NASVA's aptitude tests are used to identify drivers' strong and weak points with regard to driving based on measurement results, contributing to the prevention of traffic accidents. 98.6% of those undertaking aptitude tests implemented by NASVA said that they were helpful for future safe driving. Introduction to NASVA's aptitude tests. Mainly targeting drivers of buses, taxis, and trucks, aptitude tests implemented by NASVA are used to grasp a person's characteristics in both psychological and physical aspects in regard to drivers' personality, safe driving attitudes, cognition, processing functions, and audio-visual functions, etc., as well as the individual's strengths and weaknesses, and provide detailed advice and counseling that can contribute to safe driving. MLIT legally requires the guidance and monitoring of drivers of automobiles used in transport businesses, and such drivers are required to take aptitude tests. Aptitude tests are divided into two categories: general test and mandatory tests. With regard to general test, transport businesses voluntarily encourage their drivers to take the tests with the aim of reaffirming their safety awareness and maintaining safe driving. In addition, enterprises other than transport businesses also encourage employees to undergo general test as a means of contributing to the enhancement of safety awareness in the form of preventing traffic accidents. In contrast, there are four categories of mandatory tests. The novice driver test is for newly hired drivers. The driver test is for drivers aged 65 or over. Specific Test 1 is for drivers who have caused traffic accidents resulting in death or serious injury and have not caused an accident within the year prior to the accident, or have caused an accident and have also caused an accident within the 3 years prior to the accident. Specific Test 2 is for drivers who have caused traffic accidents resulting in death or serious injury and have caused an accident within the year prior to the accident. For aptitude tests prescribed by MLIT, various tests are carried out. The first test is the Performance Accuracy Test. This test measures whether or not the driver can respond swiftly and appropriately in a rapidly changing situation. The second test is the Personality Test. This test measures personality characteristics related to safe driving. The third test is the PC Audio-Visual Functions Measurement Test. This test measures functions such as dynamic visual acuity, eye movement, and peripheral vision. Drivers aged 65 years or over are also tested for night vision. The fourth test is the Safe Driving Attitudes and Danger Sensitivity Test. This test measures drivers' thinking regarding safe driving and their ability to anticipate danger, make appropriate decisions in order to avoid traffic accidents. Measurements are based on simulated driving data for several driving courses using CG simulation. The fifth test is the Attention Distribution Test. This test measures drivers' ability to divide their attention in order to appropriately process and make decisions regarding continuously changing situations. The sixth test is the Decision and Action Timing Test. This test measures the accuracy of drivers' perception of the speed of moving bodies, their sense of frustration regarding actions, and the strengths and weaknesses of their control by having them estimate the time it takes for a moving body to pass through a certain shielded distance and measuring the driver's response time. After completion of all of the test items, an aptitude test report is issued. Approximate times taken for the various aptitude tests are as shown. We have developed the INET system with which we administer our aptitude test. This system is available at local merchandisers and is used by various enterprises. Counseling is carried out based on the aptitude test results. Through counseling, NASFA aims to encourage drivers to take notice of their driving behavior and decide and implement future driving goals for themselves. Now we would like to introduce NASFA's counseling. One characteristic of NASFA counseling is active listening. Active listening does not mean taking a passive approach and just sitting quietly and listening to the other person. It is essential to listen to not only the words spoken, but to his or her heart as well. The following video will demonstrate the power of active listening.
Hello, take a seat.
Thank you.
Sorry to call you when you've just finished work. You took the NASFA Aptitude test the other day.
Yes, did something crop up?
No, there weren't any problems in particular. I just wondered what you thought having read the report.
Well, the results of the test,
What's the matter? Not getting enough sleep?
Yes, I'm a little tired actually.
Something happened?
The fact is, we had a baby recently.
Congratulations! I bet the baby's cute.
Yes, of course. But it keeps crying all night.
Crying at night.
So I never feel as though I've had a good sleep, and that's why I feel exhausted.
And you take turns with your wife to soothe the baby.
Yes.
Your wife isn't getting much sleep either.
Exactly. We went to bed at 12 last night, but the baby woke us up at 2 in the morning.
The baby wakes up every 2 hours or so?
Yes, it does.
I see. This is a very important matter, so I think we'll have to look at the work shift schedule.
Thank you very much. I feel like a weight has been taken off my shoulders by talking to you today.
Thank you for telling me. I'm sorry we didn't realize before. It would be terrible if lack of sleep led to a major accident. By the way, if you were to set a target for your future driving, what would it be? In concrete terms, even a little detail.
Well, I'm a father now, so from now on, I have to concentrate better and drive carefully, so I'll try to ensure there's a space of about 3 passenger vehicles between me and the vehicle in front. If I can do that, I can react in time, even if the driver in front suddenly brakes.
In order to gain the confidence of the driver, it is vital that the superior creates a good atmosphere. Managers should not speak as though they are barking out orders, but always speak as if they are on a level footing with the driver. Do not ask questions as though you are conducting an interrogation. It is crucial that you listen carefully to the driver's circumstances. What are the impressions of people who have actually undergone NASFA counseling? We also asked the manager for her impressions. The results say that my braking is slow. I just wasn't aware of this at all before the test, even though I did have some scary moments. So the test has made a big difference, dramatically changing my mind. Now I take this test every 2 years. With the first one, I learned about my characteristics and have used that knowledge to drive better. With the second and subsequent tests, I found out how I have improved my driving. I think it's extremely valuable to do this periodically. When I began working here, I was collecting and delivering parcels on a dolly from a service center. But then I was assigned to driving, so I took the novice driver test. Because our top priority is safe driving, I want to focus on my danger sensitivity, which was pointed out in the test, and pay attention to things and pedestrians around me, as well as other vehicles' movements as I drive. So you have test results in a pie chart. This is very easy for those who took the test to grasp, and therefore easy to explain. As you take a closer look, you get specific points for improvement. This way, it's easy for me to explain and understand. As you can see here in the test results, you get to learn about your characteristics and personality too. Driving is not just about technique. It's also about your characteristics and personality. Such a holistic analysis is very, very useful.
A feature of INATS is that it enables comparisons of the results or current and previous tests. Changes in test results enable drivers to notice environmental changes, psychological changes, and changes due to aging. Another feature is that a list of guidance points for vehicle operation managers when advising and overseeing drivers is also provided in addition to the test results for the driver. This service is very convenient and has been well received.
Traffic accidents can result in the loss of precious human lives or cause damages that prevent the victim from taking part in society even if they survive. Through the Aptitude test activities, we aim to reduce traffic accidents to zero and contribute to realize a safe, secure, and comfortable automobile society.